Hey guys, it's the Ramblin' Southern Gentleman here. I'm fixing to do a review of a Christmas themed Japan snack box. Now, this one didn't come from the same company that I got my uh, regular snack box from, featuring Japan. It was pretty interesting. I think I'm going to have about two videos uh, off of this one box. Um, so let's get into it. Okay, I'm anxious to try out this Japanese Pepsi. Um, the description on it: Pepsi Japan Cola Caramel Punch. Caramel Punch. Well, is that like fruit punch with caramel? Um, the only thing on the bottle that I can read is just Pepsi and Japan Cola. I've had this in the refrigerator overnight, so it would be cold. So let's give it a try. Doesn't smell much different than a Pepsi. I'm not a fan of that. Instead of just a regular caramel taste, it's definitely got a burnt caramel taste to it. Then there's not much fizz to it. There is fizz to it, but it's not what we're used to. Um, I can't even read how much sugar it's got in it. Um, this was an upgrade to the package. Um, I think for it's like $3 extra a month, they'll include a full size drink. Um, but I was really disappointed with this one. Um, it is really sweet. There's not much fizz to it, but the caramel taste just it tastes very burnt or over processed. It's not very smooth at all. Um, anyway, not disappointed, I guess. I'll set that to the side and finish it before bed. Let's see. Okay, next up out of the Christmas themed Japanese box, um, these things. It's kind of weird. At first, I thought they were gummies, but actually, they look like tiny hotcakes with some goo smeared in them. I mean, nothing screams Christmas to me like a couple of quarter-sized hotcakes with some goop. Okay, here we go. Maple hotcake. A JC favorite is back for the cooler season. Maybe I do need those glasses. A JC favorite is back for the cooler seasons. This doraki snack is a type of Japanese confection traditionally filled with an anko red bean filling between two small pancake like patties. This one in particular contains a delicious maple syrup cream in the center that's perfect for the holiday season. Like I said, when I think of Christmas, I don't think of maple syrup, but I guess we're all different. So let's give this a try. Here we go with. Boy, I tell you what, Japanese are good at sealing stuff. Here we go. Got to do the smell test. Well, don't know what to think about that. very bland. It's not sweet. The hot cake part's pretty good. But I hit something weird in the middle. It was like almost a chewy something. It's not bad at all. I wouldn't mind having that again in the future. I just don't understand how it's Christmas themed. Alright. Okay, we've talked about the Japanese Kit Kats before. I think most of you saw my reaction to... I named it the Seaweed Kit Kat. I'm really not sure if that was accurate. They didn't send the flavor in the booklet, and it was truly terrible. Like after the first 2 crunches into it, a bitterness hit me in both corners of the mouth. It was not sweet. It was awful. Japan does have around 300 different flavors for Kit Kats. And the one they sent me, it was a bonus. It was a full bag of Kit Kats. And I had never seen a bag of Kit Kats like that before. It was actually a paper bag. Anyway, you saw a picture of it. That wasn't plastic. But anyway, let me read you what it says. One of Nestle Japan's newest releases of Kit Kats is here. Cheesecake Edition. Cheesecake has been trending popular in Japan, and each bar has cheese powder and salt in the cream to bring out more of a yummy cheesecake flavor. I was a little put off by the picture of the cheesecake slice on this. Anyway, I put a picture up. It looks a little burnt on top. Definitely not the cheesecake I'm used to. But anyway, let's give it a try. Again with the wrappers. Whoa, we got one loose. Okay, here we go. It smells kind of like mashed potatoes. Not bad at all. Really good quality. Fresh. Very creamy. You can actually taste the ingredients. It's very different than what we have here. Not too sweet, just sweet enough. Very good flavor. I'll hang on to those. I actually like those. A whole lot better than our birthday cake Kit Kats here. So let's move on. Okay, I think this is the craziest thing that was included in the box. It's got Curious George on it. It seems like the Japanese are very cartoonish driven when it comes to candy. Most everything in my boxes have been filled with, is it anime figures on the wrappers, very cartoonish things. I don't know, maybe adults in Japan aren't as candy driven as the adults here. I don't know, but anyway, this caught my eye because it was big. It wasn't a bag of chips. I'm not a big chip eater. Now, the only thing I can read on here is the name of the company and homemade pudding. Now, I haven't opened this, but I don't like the sound of that. If it's pre-made pudding, it should be burnt by now. And I'm not going to whip up some pudding. Oh, that reminds me. Pudding. I've always just said pudding. I know it's pudding with a G. But I had a friend years ago that they would say pudding and really emphasize that ing sound to the point where the G, it like bounced around in their throat, and it absolutely drove me crazy. Anytime I heard them say that, and it was also swimming, pudding, I'm going, and they also said oil in a very weird way. They gave oil two syllables. They would say oil. I don't. I'm maybe that's the correct way. I'm sure it is, but it just drove me up the walls. I mean, hearing that would literally take the hair off of a sweater. But that's just my opinion. So let's get back to this. Okay, yeah, it looks like I'm supposed to whip something up. I guess this is some type of mold. It's a shame that I don't know how to read the directions. Let's look at the brochure. Let's make with Curious George. This DIY allows you to make a pudding from the face of Curious George with a rich caramel sauce. Okay, well, there's no directions. There are some directions on the back, but they're all in Japanese. Even the illustrations, I don't understand. It looks like there's a bathtub, a microwave, a stovetop. I don't know. That's very that ain't gonna happen. Let's just see what's in here. Okay, some kind of powder. Pudding powder. Let's give this a taste. Don't know. Ooh, that's very eggish. Let's see what this is. Ooh, that looks like activated carbon or charcoal. Nope. Well, I hate that didn't work out. The aftertaste of both of those kind of tastes like instant macaroni and cheese. Let's move on. Alright, onward and upward. Let's see. These came in a bag just like the Kit Kats, except it was plastic. It's called Black Thunder Mini Bar Christmas. Enjoy one of Japan's most popular chocolate candy bars, Black Thunder. This holiday season, they're in this seasonally themed share pack just for the holidays. The candy bar contains a cocoa flavored cookie bar with Japanese style rice puffs, and then it's coated with a final layer of chocolate. Well, alright, Black Thunder. Oh, that was surprisingly easy to open. I figured to contain the Black Thunder they would have needed a more substantial package. Let's see. Alright. It's like a little log. That's pretty good. I like that. A very cookie, Hershey's cookies and cream candy bar type texture. Except it's not white chocolate. It's Black Thunder. Alright, let's get to the last one. Now, this one didn't come in the Christmas box. It was out of the other box from Japan. But I really wanted to give this one a try. Tatu. That's in English on the wrapper. Let me see. Okay, well, I've lost the brochure on that one. Let's just give it a whirl. Oh, it looks like it's got maybe a cream center. I like a good surprise. Alright. Kind of looks like a Rolade. Oh. Really good grape smell. Is this a gum or a... That's very weird. Okay, it's starting to fall apart. It's shrinking down. It's going to be another 10 minutes with a toothbrush. Yeah, it's not a gum. It was very smooth, and it didn't stick to my teeth. But now it doesn't have a good aftertaste. It's like a very bitter blackberry aftertaste. Anyway, so overall, not a bad time with the Christmas box. I was a little disappointed that it wasn't more Christmassy like we're used to, but then again, everybody's different. I may end up doing another video on the Christmas box because I still have plenty of treats left. And some of it looks pretty interesting. I just hope there's not another pudding outfit to put together in there. There are some gummies that I want to try. And then I think what catches my eye the most is called Christmas Pizza Corn Snack. That sounds pretty interesting. So anyway, if you enjoyed the video, like it, follow my page, share it. I'll also be loading it on YouTube shortly. I got a new email address. It is ramblingsouthern@gmail.com. Feel free to shoot me an email. If you have a suggestion on a video you would like to see me do, just hit me up. I'm always open for suggestions. Anyway, Thanks, guys.